Today, I am in Shang village in Shud, a district of Foshan, about 60 kilometers away from Guangzhou city. This village is famous and mostly visited because of only one person. This is the old street of Bruce Lee. I think I heard his grandfather used to live on this street. No, I don't know what it is. So, and just like other touristic cities, you'll find here shops that sell souvenirs and other items related to the culture of the history of this village. Souvenirs time. A shop full of souvenirs, all small things you can buy from here. This street of steam is coming out of the walls. What I'm looking at now is the Bruce Lee's grandfather's house. This is where, because they used to live in Hong Kong, but his grandfather came from here. This is the old house, and I'm telling you, the old house of Bruce Lee is in front of me. How fascinating that can be. Just standing in front of the master's grandfather's house in Guangzhou. I'm gonna go inside a little, see what I can make out. So you can see it's an honor to This is Bruce Lee's ancestral house. It's located in Shang village, Shode, district of Foshan, about 60 kilometers away from Guangzhou city. Maybe I'll enter the dragon. Look at that. Look at that. It's like entering the dragon itself. It's the master's house. I cannot capture all the descriptions, but it tells a lot about the Kung Fu master, Bruce himself. And how did his ancestral home happen to be in China? Well, Bruce Lee's grandfather was a Cantonese, or else he was born in Hong Kong, and his grandmother was English. But just like many other Hong Kong's diaspora, they immigrated to China in the late 1800s and settled in this village of Shud. That's what I read, actually. Not born in Hong Kong. But what most people don't know is that Bruce Lee was born in San Francisco, California. His parents were in the city because his father, an opera singer and part-time actor, was in California on tour with the Chinese opera. Bruce grew up in Hong Kong, but at the age of 18, his parents were increasingly disturbed by his street fighting and encounters with the police, and they sent him to live in the US. He finished his high school and studied philosophy and grammar at the Washington University. Displayed here are kung fu gadgets that Bruce Lee was good at, and many can be seen in action in many of his films.
You know how good he was with all these kind of weapons.
In US, Bruce opened a martial arts school in Seattle, married Linda Emery, who gave birth to Brandon Lee in 1965. He later opened the second school in Oakland, California, and the rest is history.
This is Bruce's.
How many films did Bruce Lee made before his death? Well, Bruce Lee made 37 feature films, 20 television appearances, 52 documentaries, and other small roles when he was young in Hong Kong. But he will mostly be remembered because of these 5 films: Enter the Dragon, Fist of Fury, The Big Boss, Way of Dragon, and Incompleted Game of Death. He helped popularize martial arts films in the 1970s and promoting Hong Kong action cinema.
Bruce is a boy.
Bruce Lee was introduced to Hong Kong film industry by his father Lee Hong Shun, an opera singer and a Chinese actor. He trained his martial arts under IP Man, a Chinese martial arts grandmaster who died at 79 in 1972, a year before Bruce Lee, who died in 1973 at 32.
Yeah, I thought he was born in Hong Kong. Okay.
It's an amazing feeling to be here, looking back to the history of Bruce Lee and influence he had in many people's growing up, including mine, seeing him on the films, emulating his moves, and now being here, walking in the same house where he walked. The setting might not be the same, but that does not make my feelings of privilege less. This is Bruce Lee's ancestral house. It's located in Shang Village, Shode, district of Foshan, about 60 kilometers away from Guangzhou City.
Yeah.
I mean, between 1 and 1 the wall.
So the people we played with.
On these walls are also pictures of the people who Bruce Lee hand-filmed encounters with, like Chuck Norris, Jackie Chan, Taki Kimura, Muhammad Ali, Stephen Chow, and definitely many others who played an important role in his life.
And there, the Bruce himself. I don't want to stand still to the man.
There are many other exhibitions like this one about Bruce Lee's growing up, his acting and kung fu in Hong Kong and in US, places where Bruce Lee spent his short life, and it's always a privilege to visit one of them whenever you are in the neighborhood.